Hey, I'm Sara Snow, and I'm so excited to be bringing you another refreshed episode. This time I'm talking to you straight from the kitchen. I've been making smoothies and juices, well, since I was a kid. I really like that you can pack a really powerful nutritional punch right in a glass. Today I am going to show you your 3 go-to weekly smoothies, or juices, call it what you will. Okay, the first one I'm going to start with is a kid-friendly one. I am using coconut milk as my milk substitute. You could use skim milk, you could use whole milk if you want the fat, you could use rice milk or almond milk. I really like coconut milk because it has lots of good fats in it. They're medium-chain fatty acids, and they're good for energy. It allows your body to take those fats and burn them more effectively for energy. This is especially important for kids, don't you think? So I'm doing 2 cups of milk or a milk substitute. I'm doing 1 whole banana. Smoothies you always think of as having a banana. This kid-friendly one definitely does, but you'll see my other ones do not. So 1 banana and some chocolate syrup. Now you could go carob, you could go raw cacao nibs if you wanted to mix those in there. I'm just going straight up chocolate syrup. This is not necessarily a breakfast smoothie. This, we're gonna call that a few tablespoons of chocolate syrup. This is more of an afternoon treat. It also, you'll see, can be turned into delicious popsicles and enjoyed other times. Now I'm adding about 3 cups of ice to the mix. This is important because it's going to make it frosty and yummy, but also because it will make it thinned out a little bit. The ice will thin it out, water it down a little bit, and make it a little less sweet and less decadent. 3 cups of ice. Then we turn it on to blend. Now look at that creamy, delicious, beautiful smoothie. Now that's good. Anyone would drink that. Now the beauty about this one is that it can also be frozen into some super creamy, yummy popsicles. It's a little tricky, I have found, with this one to pour it straight into the popsicle mix because it's pretty frosty down in there. So you might want to use some sort of scooper and ladle it in instead. Of course, you never fill popsicle molds all the way to the top. Liquids do expand when they freeze. So just fill it about 3/4 of the way full and stick those in the freezer for a delicious, kid-friendly treat. Now, if you wanted, you could add some power protein boosters to this one, but I think of this as just being a nice refresher. We've got that banana in there, we've got a little bit of potassium, some vitamins and minerals. We have plenty of ice to water it down. We have those great fats from that coconut milk, and then we have a little dark chocolate syrup for the antioxidant punch, of course. Delicious, nutritious, and a nice treat for the summer. All right, this next one is great for soothing an upset stomach. So it's excellent first thing in the morning if you ate a rich dinner the night before and you wake up with a sore stomach in the morning. It's also great in the afternoon or the evening if you've eaten too many rich foods throughout the day. It has a couple key ingredients. Papaya and pineapple both have enzymes that will aid in digestion, so help to move that food through. And then ginger, of course. Ginger is great for soothing an upset stomach. So we're going to use about 1.5 cups of pineapple and 1 cup of papaya. Now I've found it's especially easy to get in the juicing habit, the juicing routine, if you prep all of your ingredients at the beginning of the week. So you buy a bunch of fruit and you cut it up at the beginning of the week if you can, or just cut it up as you go. It's really not that labor intensive. My ginger I cut into somewhat smaller pieces just to make sure it gets fully blended through there. And I'm adding just a little bit of ice because I want this to also be soothing on the stomach. Now some people believe that all beverages should be consumed at room temperature. If that's the case just for you, then just add a little bit of water instead of the ice. Turn it on. Oh, this one smells so good, and look at this gorgeous color. Beautiful. This is fantastic, absolutely perfect for soothing a stomach. And because it's a little bit icy and frothy there, it's going to be refreshing too. I could drink this one all day long. A little bit spicy because of the ginger, but plenty sweet from those fruits. Okay, here's the very last of your go-to smoothies, and this is my favorite kind. This one is loaded with green goodness. We're gonna do some actual greens and then lots of green fruits in there as well. It's gonna be loaded with vitamin C, iron, antioxidants, but also I'm gonna add a secret ingredient to help keep you full. So start off with about a half a cup of green grapes. Now I have the Vitamix, so it can handle chunky fruits and vegetables, but if you have a different mixer, you might want to cut them up into smaller pieces. I'm doing about a cup of honeydew, also green. Now the vitamin C in the honeydew and the green grapes will help you absorb the iron from the other greens that we're going to put in there. I'm also putting a half of an orange, then about 2 or 3 cups of greens. And I have a mixture here. I have some arugula, I have some kale and some spinach in here. You could go straight spinach, straight kale. You could really do whatever you want. But I'm doing about 3 cups of that in there. That looks good, huh? And then a tablespoon of chia seeds. Chia seeds are these remarkable little seeds that help keep you full. They're really good for you. Lots of vitamins and minerals, but they also really work to help keep you full and keep you satisfied for longer. So I'm doing about a tablespoon of chia seeds and then some ice. If you want it room temperature, just go ahead and add water instead. But I like adding ice. And probably about 2 cups of ice is what's going in here. Lid on, and let's see how beautiful this becomes. Now some people are greater fans of juicing, putting it through a juice extractor. I like that. You get all those vitamins and minerals and you don't have to consume as much. But personally, I like a smoothie. I like a smoothie in a high power blender where you can put everything in. You can put an apple core in here, definitely the apple skins. And you get all of that fiber and you get all of the nutrients. Now, a juice or a smoothie is meant to be enjoyed right away. That's when all those nutrients are at their best, at their most potent vibrancy, at their absolute optimum. So you want to enjoy it right away. If, of course, you have extra, you can put it in a jar or anything with a lid on it, and it will keep for about 24 hours. I wouldn't go longer than 24 hours just because the nutrients start to disappear after that. But you can definitely put this in a jar for later today, for tomorrow morning, and you can make enough for 2 servings at a time if you find yourself tight on time in the mornings. Stick that in the refrigerator, and look at that, you are ready for later also. Let's give this one a try. I love the colors of this one. Beautiful. And so delicious, absolutely delicious. Now this one, you do taste those vegetables. I taste those greens in there, but I also get that honeydew flavor. I taste the grapes a little bit, and the orange, the citrus just brightens it up and livens it up a little bit. This one's delicious, not for everyone, maybe for your more hardcore juicer, but you will get there, I promise. So I hope you enjoy these 3 go-to smoothies. These will be your 3 that will get you through the entire week. One for the kids with that banana and chocolate and coconut milk. Another for those upset stomach days with the papaya, the pineapple, and the ginger. And then our favorite green monster. This is how we should start every single day. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Refreshed. Enjoy.